Good morning friends. In the last lecture we have discussed about the basics of energy and its various forms, and in this lecture power factor improvements from the subject electrical energy conservation and auditing. So first of all, power factor improvement, it means what is the power factor? So it means power factor is the ratio between power that can be used in electrical circuit, that means real power, and power from resultant multiplication between the current and voltage circuit, that means apparent power. So the power factor cos phi is equals to real power upon apparent power. It means in all industrial electrical distribution system, the major load are resistive and inductive. So the resistive load are incandescent, light and resistance heating. In case of pure resistive load, the voltage, current, resistance relationship are linearly related. That means V is equal to IR and P is equal to VI. That means power, apparent power, it means VA. So typically in the inductive load, as AC motor, inductance, furnace, transformer and ballast type lighting. So the inductive load require two kind of powers. Number A, active or working power to perform the work, and reactive power to create and maintain electromagnetic field or the voltage in the line. So the active power is measured in kilowatt and reactive power is measured in kilovolt ampere reactive. So what is the selection and location of capacitor in a particular distribution line? So the direct relation for capacitor sizing is a formula: kVAR rating is equals to kilowatt into 10 phi 1 minus 10 phi 2. That means kVAR rating is the size of capacitor needed, kilowatt is the average power drawn, 10 phi is the trigonometric ratio for the present power factor, and 10 phi 2 is the trigonometric ratio for the desired power factor. So phi is equals to existing cos phi inverse F1 PF1 and phi 2 is improved cos phi inverse PF2. So in the understanding for the selection and location of capacitor, the one example is that the utility billing show an average power factor of 0.72 with an average kilowatt of 627. So how much kVAR is required to improve the power factor to 0.95? It means the power factor improved from 0.7 to 0.95 by using formula in the question given as cos phi 1 is equal to 0.72. So it converted to 10 phi 1 is equal to 0.963 and cos phi 2 is equal to 0.95 and 10 phi is equal to 2, 10 phi 2 is equal to 0.329. So the kVAR required to formula given as direct relation for the capacitor sizing, P into 10 phi 1 minus 10 phi 2. So 627 into 0.964 minus 0.329 is equal to 398 kVAR. So using the table given as in the power factor relation for relation and location of capacitor, located 0.72 original power factor in column 1, real across desired power factor 0.95 column 1, we find 0.635 multiplier. So in 3 multiply 627 average of kilowatt by 0.635, that means 398 kVAR. So the installed capacity of the capacitor bank is 400 kVAR to improve power factor 95%. So the location of capacitor. The next topic is location of capacitor. In the location of capacitor means the where are the point the capacitor is putting, then our power factor is improved or voltage is also improved. So the primary purpose of capacitor to reduce the maximum demand. Additional benefit are derived by capacitor location. Figure 1.9 shows that the capacitor location, the maximum benefit of capacitor is divided by the locating them as close to possible to the load. It means the power factor or power bank, power capacitor bank is used and putting at the end of the load. So at this location its KVR are confined to small possible segments. Decrease the load currents. In this case, in turns will reduce the power loss of the system sustainability. So the power loss are proportionally to the square of current. That means when power losses are reduced, the voltage at the motor increase, thus motor performance also increase. Location, that means C1A, C1B and C1C in the figure 1.9 indicate the three different segments at the load and putting the power factor in this load as PF1, PF2 like as. So the reduction in the distribution loss in percentage in kilowatt when tail end power factor is raised from F power factor 1 to new power factor 2 will be proportionally to 1 minus PF1 upon PF2 का whole square into 100. That means at the load which is shown as motor, that means M. So the load as motor 1, motor 2 and motor 3. This type the capacitor bank is added as C1A, C1B, C1C. That is at the end of load distribution. So thanks for the patience. So this is the end of lecture, and after that we will discuss about the fuel and thermals for the next lecture.